Hey guys, this is Vaibhav Agrawal and once again welcome back to our YouTube channel Knowledge Srot. Friends, in today's video we are going to discuss the most important questions for the Veeva Vault profile that will be asked generally in the interview, and I have consolidated all the questions here with my experience and with my friends' experience as well. Friends, we have already covered around 50 to 60 questions in the previous videos in the part 1 and part 2. If you haven't watched those videos, you can check in our description and check in the playlist as well. Friends, as you know that we are already running another YouTube channel with the name Study Material, where we are posting the videos related to the interview experience, interview questions, related to the Veeva Vault as well. I have just posted there. The difference is there that most of the content on that channel is in the Hindi. So if you want to watch the videos in Hindi, we have already posted the content related to the corporate diaries, related to the company's interview experience, related to the company's review, etc. Multiple contents is there. Most of the contents you will get related to the corporate diaries on that channel. The description is in the link. You can check out that channel as well. Okay friends, without wasting your time, let's start this video. So friends, to get the PDF of this video, you have to join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. You can also follow me on the Instagram, and if you have any query, you can contact me there as well. Okay friends, this is the part 1 as already told, and we have already covered most of the questions in part 1 and part 2. So starting with the first question of the part 3, what are the different types of field dependencies in Vault? So you have to explain that what are the different types of field dependencies that you can create in the Vault and what are the uses of them. Question number 7, how we can create the field dependencies for objects. As we have the field dependencies for fields, and most of the users, most of the developer are aware of the field dependencies only for the fields, for the document fields, So the question is here, the second question is asking that can we create the field dependencies for the object or not? If we can create, then what should be the criteria? Is there any limitations on that or not? That you have to tell. Question number 3, what is the use of the outbound package? Question number 4, explain the process to move the configuration from one environment to the another environment. Suppose you have made some configuration in the life cycle, you have made the changes in the workflow, you have made the changes in the object, you have made the changes in the document types, anywhere you could make the changes, right? Suppose you have made the changes in the development environment, now you want to move all the configuration, all the changes that you have made in the lower environment to the UAT environment, to the SIT environment, to the production. Then what should be the process, how you have to move the changes, that you must be aware of. Friends, talking about question number 5, about the Vault API, about the VQL, object lifecycle, object workflow. So friends, all the questions till now that we have discussed are most important questions and will be asked in every interview. Talking about question number 9, how to set the documents to expired state. How you can set the expired state to a document, that you have to told. How we can send out the notification to any auto managed group on expiration of the documents. So it's asking that how we can send the notification to the users, those are part of the any auto managed group on expiration of the documents. Question number 11, what are the different ways to send out notification to user upon expiration of the documents? So it's asking that what are the different ways you can send out the notification to the users on expiration of the documents. It's asking. Question number 12, explain the jobs involved. What are the jobs involved? You must be aware of those. How default and override role based permission work. You have to told that in every life cycle, right, we have roles, and there we have the default permission and override roles as well. So you must be aware of those, how those work, what are the limitations, what are the benefits of those permissions, etc. You must be aware of those. Talking about next question, friends, if we make a copy of approved document, then what would be the state of the document? Suppose if your document involved and the current state of that document is approved. Now if you want to make the copy of that document, because if you want to make a copy of that document means you want to copy the metadata, you want to copy the content of that document, then what will be the current state of that newly created document, newly copied document? The next question will be 15. I have written here is 14. If we uploaded a new version of a document, then what will be the state of the new version of a document? Suppose if you have a Vault document and the current state is in review, and now if you will upload a new version of a document, of that document, then what will be the state of that particular new version's document, that you have to told. How to perform bulk user action using Vault API. So in Vault API, right, we have multiple APIs to perform workflow actions. So you have to tell that how you can perform the bulk user action. User action, it could be anything like send documents to Matcoms, performing the workflows, performing any other operations, it could be, right. Then how you can perform with the help of the Vault API in bulk. Suppose if you have thousands of documents, how you can perform that, you have to told. So friends, if you also want to be part of our YouTube channel, that is Knowledge Srot, and if you want to make the videos on any particular topic, if you want to share your interview experience, anything it could be, right, you can mail us on knowledgesrot@gmail.com. Talking about question number 16, friends, what permission is required to create and delete anchor that you have to told. Question number 17, how to bring forward annotations from a previous version in ProMat. Suppose you have different versions in a document like 0.1, 0.2 till 0.9 we can say, right? And suppose in 0.6 you have some particulars annotations and business users ask you that, okay, could you please help me out to bring the annotation from 0.6 version to 0.9. Then how you have to do, what steps you can follow, that you have to told here. Are link annotations included when downloading notes for videos in ProMat? Suppose if you have a video document and there are some annotations in the video document, and upon downloading the video documents, will the annotations will also get downloaded or not, that you have to told. Question number 19, can a reply on an annotations be edited in ProMats or not? Question number 20, can anchors be downloaded as a PDF with annotations in ProMats? Suppose if you have one document in the ProMats having some anchors and having some annotations. So suppose on downloading the documents, anchors and annotations will be there or not, that you have to told. Can the job owner of a Vault Flash report job be changed after it is created? The next question is, what are the cross links and uses of it? How to create a Vault login message, how you can create the Vault login message, that you have to do. Very simple question. Next question is, friends, how to retrieve the documents related IDs in Veeva Vault. Friends, as we all know that in the Vault every document has its own unique ID. So how you can just check that from the metadata, in how many different ways you can just figure it out that, okay, this is the document ID that you have to do. The last slide of today's video, friends, is explain the integration. You must be aware of that, how integration work in Vault. About the Java SDK questions will be there. How validation rules work and their uses. Page layout rules, you must be aware of the page layout rules, and tell the process of the migration of the documents. Suppose if you got a project that about the migrations of the documents from the legacy source system to the target Vault, then what is the process that you have to follow, what are the validations rules that you have to follow, everything you must be aware of about the migrations process. So friends, this is all about this video, and I have covered almost all the important questions in total 3 parts, part 1 and part 2 and part 3 about the Vault. If you guys think that, okay, I should cover some other topics related to the Vault, please write down in the comment section and I will try to make the videos on those topics as well. Friends, if you like this video, please do share and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.